This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Thursday, January 9th, 2014. I'm Kamar Jordan. We begin on a note of tragedy. An early morning bus collision ends in a mass casualty situation for Barbados. Police have confirmed that a 62-year-old man is now dead and 33 others injured following the accident involving a transport board bus and a minibus at Eagle Hall, St. Michael. 15 of those injured are now hospitalized in serious condition. Our Rangels has a full report.
It was to be an early morning trek to work, but it turned deadly this morning when two vehicles, a transport board bus and a minivan, collided around 5:20 in Eagle Hall. That accident left one Christchurch man dead.
We had 5 doctors from the QEH, as I said before, led by Dr. David Bayer. We had 15 serious patients transported to the QEH by ambulances. We had 17 transported to the polyclinic at Black Rock, and as I said before, we had 1 death at the scene. So in total, we have 33 persons reported various injuries.
Police Public Relations Officer Inspector David Welch. He said that the deceased in this accident had been identified by his sisters as 62-year-old George Anthony Blackman. He was a gardener who lived at 7th Avenue, Hearts Gap. There were 33 injured. Some were treated at the scene, others at the nearby Brantford Tate Polyclinic, while the more serious, 15 of them, were transported via ambulance to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital.
The various injuries complained of, we had injuries of the head, chest, abdominal, and of the extremities. Those were from the very serious. I mean, not so serious, we had from the extremities, we had abrasions and lacerations.
A number of services were pressed into action during this mass casualty exercise, from the Royal Barbados Police Force, the Barbados Defence Force, the Emergency Ambulance Service, the Fire Service, the Roving Response Team, the Department of Emergency Management, and there were 3 private ambulances being used in addition to 1 from the Barbados Defence Force and 2 from the Ambulance Service. It also saw traffic being snarled in all directions, leaving this busy intersection closed off as scores of Barbadians on their way to work and school tried to get a glimpse of the scene. Blackman's life is the first one for the year to be lost on the island's roads. Last year there were a total of 19. Inspector Welch said that he's hopeful this number will be less this year, and he's urging motorists and, in fact, all road users to be ever vigilant and careful.
I'm hoping that this doesn't occur again, we're hoping, but we're asking persons, the motorists especially, to be cautious, obey the rules of the road. Right? Don't let another life be lost in this area, in fact, at all.
Ryan Jones for Barbados Today.
Thank you, Ryan. In the meantime, a former drug addict is on a mission to prevent young people from traveling down the road he did. Peter Francis, who's now 52, started on cocaine in his mid-20s after spending 5 years behind bars. He says with one try, his life, which was already going down an unfavorable path, took a turn for the worse.
My addiction started from dishonesty. So I would advise the young people to be honest with themselves so that I can be honest with people. Because when we do dishonest things, we feel dirty inside, and it continues to, build up.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
McInerney Quality and Consolidated Finance invite you to trade in your old car for a new one. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. That's right, all trade-ins are welcomed. Any make or model, we'll trade towards your new car. Plus, you get 2 years free insurance when you purchase a Kia, Mazda or Ford. And with on-the-spot financing by Consolidated Finance, you can drive away with something new. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. All trade-ins are welcome.
The Business Minute every Tuesday and Thursday on this platform. Informative, up to the minute, up-to-date news you can trust every time.
In regional news, former Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Patrick Manning is back in Parliament. He's been recovering from a stroke he suffered 2 years ago. Manning has already said he plans to quit politics at the end of next year. Internationally, the Prime Minister of Tunisia is stepping down. His decision to demit office today aims to break the country's political deadlock. The industry minister will serve as the interim leader. Tunisia is expected to hold elections later this year. And that's our noon update. Join us again at 6 p.m. In the meantime, log on to www.barbados.bb for more news and sports. Subscribe to our e-paper, or better yet, like us on Facebook. I'm Kamar Jordan. Stay tuned. The Signia Business Minute is up next with Vic Finance.
This news update brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
The Business Minute is brought to you by...
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.
It's been a popular shopping and vacation spot for Barbadians for many, many years. Now business leaders in Bridgetown are seeking to take greater advantage of opportunities for reciprocal trade with South Florida. Yesterday, a 2-year MOU was signed between the Barbados American Chamber of Commerce and its local equivalent, the BCCI. President of the BCCI, Lalo Vashwani, is eager to meet the demand in South Florida for Barbadian food, beverages, and condiments.
Whenever visitors come to Barbados, they enjoy our cuisine and they wonder how they can take it back with them. Because there's only so much you can take back in a suitcase, no matter what your desire. And so the idea is to have it, as Barbara said before, just pop around the corner and pick up whatever you want.
Meantime, the protocol amending the agreement between Canada and Barbados for the avoidance of double taxation and the prevention of fiscal evasion with respect to taxes on income and capital is now in full effect. Under the accord, a company that operates in both countries will be regarded as resident solely in Barbados and will be liable to pay taxes in Bridgetown. Where Canada wishes to make a claim to tax on that same entity, it can only do so on income derived from Canadian sources. Staying at home, Mother Nature has hit the farming community where it can least afford to feel it most, in the pocket.
It's the wind. It talks about the vines and things, the vine crops and things.
Recently, I planted 2 stages of watermelon and lose all. I find all the farmers in this area losing all the vine crops.
And now for today's business tip. Lisa Gale of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry says businesses simply need to plan, and plan.
Set certain goals. With those goals, then it would allow you to then determine what is the actions. And after determining your actions, then you would then look to see what your output is. And I think that's a good place that companies can start for 2014.
Thank you, Lisa. And that's today's Business Minute. Join us again on Tuesday. I'm Vic Fernandes.
The Business Minute is brought to you by...
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.